Would you still love me if I was a sticky frog?
Normal size frog or human size frog?
Normal size.
Normal size, right. And have you always been a frog, or did you just wake up one day with webbed feet?
Always a frog.
Always a frog. And are you as a frog with like Yuna's personality and stuff? Or are you just like a normal emotionless frog?
Excuse you, frogs have emotions too.
Right, okay. And what about me? Am I a human dating a frog? Or am I like also a frog?
This is not that complicated of a question.
Listen, I'm just trying to get the facts straight, okay?
Okay. Picture this. You live in the misty Cameron Highlands of Malaysia. It's dark, mossy, damp.
Okay, it's not so different from London then.
Okay, and you have these beady black eyes and warts all over your body and these really sticky hands.
Okay, so in other words, I'm absolutely gorgeous.
And you don't have to work because you're a frog. And you don't have to worry about time zones or visas and airplanes.
Honestly, it sounds ideal. I mean, in that case, yeah, I would love my sticky girlfriend.
Even with all the warts?
Especially with all the warts.
And how do you feel about having constantly moist skin?
Love it. We'd be like those K-drama stars you love with the really dewy complexions. Think of how much we'd save on skincare. Just jumping around, climbing trees.
Traversing the forest to one day be reunited with your one true frog love.
So what you're saying is, we'd still be long distance even if you were a frog.
Come on.
Hey, I'm not the one who introduced despair into this perfect little frog life of ours.
Well, perfect, except for the habitat destruction, overdevelopment, logging.
Okay, and in this universe, has it also been 6 months since we've last seen each other? Because I've used all my days off in the last visit and
I didn't realize frogs had to ask for time off work.
Just a general time frame when you're going to be back, Yuna.
Do we have to talk about this now?
Fine. Okay. But we do need to talk about, okay? Like...
Hello?
Hello? Hello, Yuna, can you hear me?
What was that?
Yuna, we need...
Were you talking about how you love my
Sticky webbed feet.
Sure, yeah, it was that. Hey, I'm at the station now, so I really need to go, but I'll speak to you later.
Nick, wait.
I love you.
Love? Hello?
Is this what you think of me? Big, hairy face and a massive
I
grey...
saw these guys on a research trip last week in Borneo.
I'm not sure where to look. Kind of drawn to them both.
Well, the ladies love it. He was the alpha male, and he was literally surrounded by like a dozen females.
Well, if I was a proboscis monkey, I would only have eyes for you. And your cute schnoz. Do the female monkeys have them too?
Yes. And the babies.
What's with the noses anyway?
Well, we think that it has something to do with amplifying the mating calls.
Then I guess we need all the nose we can get. Do they work over 6,000 miles?
Bit of a stretch. But maybe if you were on the other side of the river?
Of course. And in this hypothetical scenario, do I convince you to come to the other side?
Well, proboscis monkeys do swim, but this river was really deep and full of crocodiles.
Of course it was.
Did you know that these monkeys have lost 50% of their habitat in the last 40 years? They're literally
We should
running out
stop
of...
avoiding this conversation.
I'm just saying.
I know we're just always talking about logging and poaching and all of that, but, you know, we always talk about these big topics. What about what feels real to us?
This is real to me. This is my life. And you're the one who encouraged me to take this internship in the first place.
And I am happy for you, I really am, but I'm finding this hard. I don't know when you're coming back. Are you coming back?
I don't know. I feel like I'm making a real difference here, and I've been offered a permanent contract.
Wait. Sorry, what? When were you going to tell me about that?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna take it.
Of course you're going to take... I'm sorry, It's amazing. I feel like I'm not as important to you as your work.
No, Nick. Of course you're important to me.
But this is who I am. This is what I need to do. I can't just sit back and watch the world that I love be destroyed. I mean, knowing that we're causing the extinction of all the creatures that we share this planet with. Like, once they're gone, they're gone. Doesn't that terrify you at all?
Of course it does. It really does. And I am genuinely happy that you have found something that you are so excited and proud to do, but I'm tired of always telling you about my day, but never actually spending my day with you. You know? And something always seems to be getting in the way. I know it is not great for the environment to just jump on a plane and come and see me, but I mean, come on. That's not really a good excuse.
Okay. I know how you feel about personal responsibility, Mr. I don't even sort out my recycling.
Oh my God, that was like one time.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't just the one time. It's so many times, and I've asked
You know what? You are so naive. If you think that by just recycling one tiny jar of pesto, it's going to save your little Malaysian frog population from extinction.
It's about standing for something.
Okay? And you can't just assume that your actions are too small to make a difference or to have consequence.
It is too small, okay? And I do not think that it is healthy to walk around life assuming that living it is a problem.
Well, I don't think it's healthy to go through life pretending like everything is fine.
And going to the office, to this job that you hate, and waiting for the weekend.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for our life to stop being on pause.
My life isn't on pause.
You know what? You should take that job. Go and save the world, but do not expect me to be waiting here when you're done.
You know what? I think I will.
Okay.
Hi. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about everything I said.
No, I promised to visit, and I've just been so caught up with the work, and I know it's not
An excuse. It just.
I'm also sorry. Like, so proud of you. And maybe get a little bit jealous because you've got something that you love so much. But we both know you should take that job.
Do you remember those great hornbills I told you about?
Yeah.
I promise this is going somewhere.
Okay. Great hornbills. What about them?
Well, they're a bit like us. Horny and high-strung.
It's true.
But they also struggle to find some place to settle down and nest together. I mean, mainly because there are no more old-growth trees because they've all been cut down. I know, logging again. But anyway, that doesn't stop them. Once they find a partner, they stick together. They mate for life, no matter the nest.
Sounds nice, but I don't want to tie you down. I can't be the one to stop you from saving the world.
Well, that would be some supervillain nonsense. But I was thinking, I don't think I'm ready to go back to the old nest. But maybe you could join me in this new one? Maybe we could find a beautiful old tree to nest in, or at least a small, very affordable one.
So you're saying me move like for good?
I know it's a lot to ask.
I mean, I always thought it was temporary. You over there, I mean, that'd be so much to think about. I'd have to quit my job.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
And you're right, I kind of hate my job.
I mean, I could help you, obviously.
Shit, hold on. Peter's just messaged, I've got to head, but can we talk about this later?
Of course. But you will think about it?
Yeah. I think about it. I can't promise it's gonna work, but I'll try my best.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.